So we're going to go through the steps of just setting up our live stream. Okay. First thing you see here, we have our tripod. You need to put this wherever you're going to be filming from, obviously. We have our laptop with Production Truck. There's the program. It's already installed on there. We're hoping to get MacBooks. They work a little smoother than this, but for now, we have this laptop. The code to get onto this laptop is 2700, just 2700. For our camera, just slides onto this mount. Tighten right there. All right, and we're good. Don't have to worry about it. Now, the next big piece of equipment you'll see in here is our audio mixer. Okay, that will go next to your streaming computer. All right, we have a plug-in for our laptop, which I recommend because it makes the screen brighter, makes your computer a little bit faster. We've noticed some audio lag and some things drop off if the computer's struggling, so any power you can give the computer is going to be helpful. Obviously, we have a plug-in for the sound machine. When you plug it in, you'll probably hear it go ding or whatever to let you know that it's connected. Okay, so right now the audio mixer is turned on, but we haven't connected it to the computer yet. We do that with this cable here. We have our USB, which is a regular USB that goes to a USB-C. That's the rounded. All right, the rounded version goes on the back of the audio. There's only one slot back there that'll fit in. Your regular USB is going to go on a computer. There's a sound to let you know it's connected. All right. The next thing we're going to want to do is get our camera actually turned on. Okay. To do that, we're going to have to find a plug. In this case, we're going to use the one on my desk over here. But most press boxes have plugs available. If you look on the side of your camera, you have all of these plug-ins, and then over here you have your DC in. That's where this is going to go. All right. We should have a green light that lets us know that the power is on. This is your switch. Usually it's on off. You just move it forward so that your camera's on. Lastly, we have this little bad boy right here. When you're done filming, you should push this up. That closes the camera. Pushing it down opens it. That's going to keep our lens from getting scratched. So it's always a good idea to be wary of that. All right. Once it's plugged in, we'll open up this right here. We should be able to see a picture and image. All right. Okay. So now we want to go through the steps of connecting our camera to our computer. Now we have wireless setups, but I'm not going to show that today. It's not hard to do. We can do that in a future video. For now, we're just going to look at plugging directly in to your computer. So again, we have a cable here that has two different ends to it. The first end is your regular HDMI that you're used to seeing at your TV at home. And then you have what looks like a little mini version of the HDMI. Okay, this mini version will plug in to the front part of your camera, and it's going to push all the video out from that camera onto our computer. Now, there is an HDMI port on your computer, but that does not plug into there. Nothing is going to go into that port. Instead, we're going to use this silver thing here. This is our HDMI to USB adapter. So the HDMI will plug into the end where it fits. And then we have another wire that is a USB on both ends. So that'll go on the other end. And we'll plug that into our computer. Okay. We want to see two blue lights. That lets us know that this is working. All right. These are our headsets. Okay. Most of the time you're going to have a two commentator setup. You can have just one, and we'll talk about those settings here in just a second. But it's pretty basic how it plugs in. The big end goes right there under 1. The little end comes all the way over here under 1. For this one, big end under 2, little end over here under 2. All right, this is going to allow your 2 commentators to speak into the computer and hear each other. So you're going to want to have both of those plugged in. The other thing that we have that's not required is this fuzzy mic here. This is if you want to have stadium sound. If you're going to do that, you'll plug it into this 3rd port, and you can put it out the window or whatever. It will not make sound until you turn this one on. To turn this one on, if you come right here, you'll see a little button here that says 48 volt. If you click that button, now this microphone is live. If you don't feel like messing with this, there's no need. You can just leave it in the box. Okay. So everything here is actually set up. So now we're going to do a different video where we talk about how to use the program.